Here I am making TikToks. Part number 2. I don't know why it keeps playing. We just woke up. I put rinsed it off yesterday and then put some of the rust blast from the previous video on the floor pan that we did. And I just dumped some water in there, and you can see the puddle of water right here. Under the car, it's been dripping for, well, it's like 6 or 7 little pinholes. It has just been slowly dripping out of them. So that's a really good sign. There's always going to be some sort of pinholes, especially with your stitch welding panels together. But after I put that KBS on, then we put seam sealer over all the welds, so it's going to be sealed no matter what. Not a big deal. But so you got this puddle I gotta dry out real quick. And I'm kind of just gonna soak as much as I can, and then I'm gonna put the fan up here, put it face down, and just let it air dry for like 3 hours, and then we'll paint it. So it's not getting painted just quite yet, but that stuff is supposed to soak on there for, depending on how bad the rust. Actually, I could just slide it all into the hole. It's supposed to sit there for a bit, and I guess, I don't know what it does. It like does something to the rust. Like you can tell, it's like it changed to this like white color. But you don't want to leave it on there because then the paint might not stick very well. So I'm gonna get all this water out. I'll hit it with the nylon brush a little bit one more time, and then we'll cover it up. This rust stop is really, I really want it just in the pinhole areas before they get soaked in with stuff. So there's that. But yeah, I'm gonna let this air dry after I get some paper towels real quick, and we'll continue on our little adventure here. Okie dokie. So let's go ahead and just put you here, because we're gonna put some paint down real quick. I let it dry, then I scuffed it one more time and vacuumed it up, wiped it back down, and now we got our good old blue, because I ordered the wrong color, but it's okay because it's going to do its job well. You just kind of lather it in there. We'll do 2 thick coats around the whole bottom of the car, or the whole floor pan before we do the Dynamat. And we'll be Gucci. But yeah, this KBS is the same as Pour 15. It's like the same creator. I guess something happened with him and DuPont, like contracting wise, and so he went off on his own, and now he makes this stuff, which is actually cheaper than the Pour 15, and it's been like upgraded, I guess is what he said, like enhanced. Pour 15 has been the same for like however long it's been there, because DuPont doesn't have the I don't think he's got the patent or something, so now it's this brand. This stuff comes on thick. Goes on really thick. But this is an 8-ounce can kit. It comes with the cleaner, the reformer, and the paint for 20 bucks. 8 ounces of the paint. So I'm gonna probably buy just a gallon of the black now, because I think I still have plenty of that rust stop, honestly, for what I need it for. But we'll probably end up using all of it today, or all of the blue. You just lather it on there. Okay, so we gave it a whole night to dry, nice and smooth again. I'm gonna seal it. I'm gonna put the sealer on, like all the welded areas first, smear it with this glove nice and flat, and then I'll do the second coat, which I ordered. I ran out. I ain't got no more, so I ordered gallon to do the rest of the car and stuff. So we'll second coat over it, and all I'm using is just regular AC Delco body seam, because yes, I'm gonna cut it. When I cut this, and I sling it across the room, I'm gonna crush this some to kind of flatten it out. Might make it a little easier. I don't know, but we'll find out. Oh, there's actually a little thing in there I gotta pop. Oh, it's white. Not about black. Good thing I'm painting over it, huh? So we'll just kinda get crazy with it. Alright. So now I'm just gonna get my thumb here and I'm just kinda lather it on in there. Try to keep a nice clean stroke. As messy as this shit is. There we go. There we go. Maybe long strokes isn't where it's at. Maybe it's. I know you can spray like soapy water on your hands, and that's supposed to help it from sticking to you. But it's Monday morning, so I did not think ahead. It's okay. We're gonna let that dry and go from there. It's very actually I'm gonna smooth it out some more, so let me get rid of this little trash here and then continue to do this. Alrighty, so our paint finally came in. We're getting ready to do the final coat on up to here on the driver's side and then up to there. That's already been pour 15, but I'm going to clean it all up and we'll put another coat on. Just put another coat on. I haven't vacuumed that part out yet, so I'm going to get all this done real quick and then we'll see how it looks. And hopefully it won't be blue anymore because the car is green, not blue. Okay, so the second coat has been put down on the I guess the feet area for the back seats. And it came out good. You can see over there, it needs probably a little bit more right there. Kind of didn't want to seem to blend on itself. I didn't re-sand it either, so I just put it on there. Not a big deal. It's also going to be covered with this too, so I'll get that fixed and Dynamet down. But something else is about to be here that's going in the car too. I'm going to show you that real quick, and then we'll continue this journey another day. And here we have it. There we go. We got ourselves some Pro Car seats, or one, actually, just the driver, for the green car. No more Honda Civic seat. Alrighty, so over here we got the seat in. We got it. I pushed all the way forward up, and the what you call it, the left or the up to down. Wait, no, not the up to down, but the rotation is right. So I got it down there, good. After some measuring, and I got it right in between the steering column, pretty much perfect. So I'm happy about that. Now you'll notice over here though, I have to hold this up. So here's that bracket I cut off, right? We're gonna need a little square plate to go from there to there, under here and over that bracket. Then one more square for that hole. So they don't really line up as well as I thought they would line up bracket wise, but yeah. So it shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna cut 2 pieces of metal out and I'm gonna put them on here real quick, mark them with a Sharpie where I have to put them, and then We'll put it back in the car, and then I'll Sharpie hole, or I'll mark the holes that I need to drill, and then I'll drill the holes after. Or no, I might drill them now. I don't know. I think we could probably just get away with drilling them now. But yeah, you could tell it's going to be a hole there and a hole here, because that right, the center of this is the holes, right? So it's shifted to the right that way one, and it's shifted to the left. So technically these seat brackets are like, I think, an inch wider, maybe an inch and a half. So I'm gonna get some metal cut real quick, do some markings, and hopefully we got ourselves a seat. Get it back in the car, one more test fit, and go from there. Okay, so I tacked these pieces of metal here, put these brackets on the seat, put it in the car, and then marked where the holes were up top. I'm gonna get the top ones put in loosely so we can kind of get the, to help, you know, get this part. I got the front and back done, now I gotta get the left to right even. So if I have two holes here and the seat squares this off, I'll know where to put my bracket here, and then we can just get a spot for that. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then kind of give you another little update after that. But it's really humid today. It's very hot. It's very hot. It's the next day. I got carried away, but this seat has been mounted in. Of course, this is like a temporary. I mean, it's not temporary. It's the mounts. It's got to come back out because I have to paint it, those, clean them up. I still have to put the Dynamat in there, but I wanted to make sure the seat was comfortable. Drove it to work today. Drove great. Yeah, so now we're gonna finish up this passenger side. Before we can start up here though, that little hole is where a bolt goes for the transmission mount, because the stock one snapped. I got to get a sturdier transmission mount because that one flops. It's not really good. They're like $100. It's like a kit, and so I want to get it done before we can continue on to the interior. So we're gonna take a pause. It'll be the end of this for now. I'll make this video and then we will go from there. But the next thing is to tackle all the passenger side, Dynamat, paint to the floorboard. And then we get the other seat. We'll get the passenger seat all done. Then we'll pull the driver's seat out. We'll do that hole inside. There's a couple of patch holes that we need on the driver floorboards. And then carpet. And then dash. And so that'll be it for now until I can get the other parts in, and whenever that'll be. So yeah, on to the next one, guys. We'll stay tuned on this one too, because once I just fixed my mower, so it's gonna get pretty hectic here in the garage. Might have to make one of those little swamp coolers because it's a little spicy outside in good old Oklahoma. But that's it for now. I'll see y'all in the next one, and hopefully we can get some more done. Actually, the transmission thing will be huge, so I'll catch y'all later.